Hello. Ooh. Hello, welcome. I'm sleepy. I am still going to continue Disco Elysium, but I need a break. My brain is empty, so I'm just going to play a little bit of Yume Nikki. Hi, Useless. I wanted to play Junimo Kart, but then I found out that I didn't have it unlocked in my single-player file. So, that was disappointing, but I can play Yume Nikki instead. Let me just make sure that I'm actually on the game. There we go. Oh, I think this is, yeah. It's been a bit since I've played an RPG Maker game. I used to play a lot of them all the time. And this is my first time playing the actual Steam version of this, because I've just played the fan translations for the longest time. Bedroom, get in bed, dream world, pinch your cheek, number 9. Alright, I won't forget that. By examining certain spots, you will acquire a new effect to use. Enter key. After using one of these effects, your appearance will change. You can get rid of the effects in the room of doors. You can save the game by waking up and checking the desk in the bedroom. I loved Yume Nikki growing up. I loved the fan games. I played it to completion a handful of times. I don't remember very much, but I think I know a couple of little secrets that are around. Video games. I remember this being glitchy when I played it before. Now I'm going to play Nasu for the entire time. Fuck! I can do this. I can't do this, apparently. I've always avoided this game because it's apparently not very clear what you're supposed to do, and it seems like the exact opposite of my type of game. Yeah, no, it's very much a walking simulator, where you do what you want, and it's not clear what you're supposed to do. Because there's not really much that you're supposed to do. I'm playing a game inside of a game right now. That is the freedom afforded to you. Okay. Whoa, why did that take so long? Adjusting sound levels. Oops. It's really struggling. Why did that go so slow? But yeah, no. Yume Nikki is just chill, walk around, look at things, grab things. There used to be a glitch that you could do. Move while seated. How do I stop doing this? I'm going too slow. Okay. Oh, hello. I never knew that you could go through here. Maybe I did, at one point. But yeah, you just take a stroll. I had a fucked up dream recently. What was the fucked up dream that I had? Oh, hello. I don't remember what my fucked up dream was. Pretty sure I sent it in a message to somebody. Most likely Moose. Oh! This wasn't the fucked up dream, but I had a dream that I stole a child's Tamagotchi right out of their cubby. Fucked up of me to do. You doing okay? Probably not. That's the most recent dream that I can remember having. Because, yeah, stealing someone's... no, specifically a child's Tamagotchi. And I remember in the dream that I knew that I did something bad, that I was like trying to rationalize it. I remember thinking like, oh, this kid doesn't appreciate the Tamagotchi as much as I do, and then overhearing a conversation with the kid coming back to the cubby later being like, where is it? I don't know where it is. And the teacher's trying to figure out where it is, and me being like, oh shit, oh no, and feeling guilt and trying to figure out how to put the Tamagotchi back into the cubby. Usually my dreams are so much more dire than this, but I guess this was just like an anxiety dream about guilt. Oh, hello. Change menu type. I guess I'll go purple. I had a nightmare the other night where I got a virus on my computer and I could not remove it. I also had a dream like that many years ago. I've had a handful of dreams about like my computer getting a virus or breaking my computer or just generally my technology failing me. Flute. How do I do things again? Ah. Cute. I have a flute now. Woo! First week of solo calls at work went good. Customers are definitely a mixed bag. Yeah, that tends to be what customers are. There are some that are very much like, your job is to serve me, no matter how rude and awful I am, and then there are others who are a lot more reasonable. Do you want to hear my music? You also might prevent me from going this way. Yeah, keep going up. We both need to escape this hell. Thank you. Well, I tried. I remember the first job that I got was at a craft store, and during interviews they always ask you about your previous experience. Like, what is the most difficult customer experience that you've ever had to deal with? And at that time, I hadn't had a lawn job. Like I had done seasonal work, I had done weekend work, but I hadn't had like an official part-time job at that point. So I was like, I've never had a problem. Everyone's been nice to me. Sure, like some people are tired, but other than that, there have been no issues. And then it was at that job that I got my first like weird fucked up customer interaction where what was it? It was Christmas, and a lady came up with a bunch of lanterns for Christmas, like decorative lanterns, and she had, I think, 8 or 9 of them in her arms, and she eventually... Do you do anything for me? No, you just freak out. When she got up to the cash line, and it's Christmas time, so there's a massive line at the cash desk, she puts them on the counter and then notices that one of them is broken, and it's busy, so I'm at the cash. I'm doing my best. I'm in my 20s, late or early 20s, not late 20s, maybe 2021, and she notices that one of her lanterns is broken and is like, I just realized that one of these lanterns is broken. And I was like, oh, I mean, I'll just run it through the amount and you can go and, you know, grab one from the shelf that isn't broken. You can go and replace it on your way out because it's right by the exit. And she like looks a little off-put by my suggestion, but doesn't say anything. And then I answer the phone, and then she goes off on me. And she says something about, like, this is the worst customer service that I've ever experienced. You should be ashamed of yourself, something, something. And then I was just like, okay. Holding my tears back, finish reading her through, and then eventually go, I need to take a break. I'm lost. I've gone around in circles. It's already happened. So yeah, that was very much a completely unnecessary thing in the middle of a very busy season. I look back on it and I'm like, wow, that was really like unnecessary. Yeah, that was unnecessary. I'm repeating myself already. The other bad customer experience I had at the craft store was over the phone. Someone asked me to pick up a call that was on hold and said something vaguely about the customer being upset, and I was like, okay. And then basically as soon as I picked up the phone, the person on the other side immediately started ranting at me about the horrible experience that she had. And I was like, huh? I didn't even get a chance to say anything. She just ranted, rambled, made me feel like shit, and then hung up. And I was like, alright, anyways, I gotta go to the break room and take a break now because I did nothing. I had no opportunity. Surprised I haven't cried, to be honest. When people yell at me, which isn't very often, I'm more of just in shock. Yeah, that's my experience too. I get yelled at. Not so much anymore. I've gotten to the point where I've served enough customers that I'm jaded and I'm stronger now. But initially, it was very much you kind of take it, you go into shock, and then for me, it was afterwards. It was like, after I got through the situation, the scenario, I would then be like, okay, I gotta go to the break room and cry about this for maybe 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. Let my manager know. Thankfully, I always had workplaces where that was allowed, although the craft store was surprisingly strict about some things, so it was usually very much a quick cry and then go back to work. I'm stuck in a maze. I don't know where to go. This is the blessing and the curse of Yume Nikki. I'm just trying to find another door. The thing that makes this easier is a bicycle, because you go a little bit faster. But for the most part, it is a walking simulator. Is that a door that I did not come through, or is that the door that I came through? Maybe it's the door that I came through. I don't know. We just won't know until I go through it. You again. Yeah. Oh. No. I wish you could take me somewhere, but I don't think you can. I'm trying to think of other negative customer experiences that I had. Nothing that's like kept me down. Excuse me. Take me somewhere. Oh, red. I would love to walk into an office that had these posters. I think that would be very welcoming. Thank you. I really should have gone somewhere else first. Don't do it. Thank you. There's gotta be somewhere else to go. I came here from somewhere. Hello. Nar. Well. I want to get a new computer. Okay, it's telling me to make better financial decisions. I would advise better financial decisions. I had my old computer for all of my undergrad and a few extra years, so like 7 years or so. That puppy was very unhappy by the time I retired it. I think I had to retire it out of necessity too because the screen started glitching. Wait, this is where I came down, isn't it? Is it where I came down? I don't know. I want to go back up. I don't want to be here anymore. This is not where I came back up. Or this is not where I came up from, rather. Well, yeah, it's usually a good idea to have some money saved before spending money. Plop, 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 plop. reason I plan on getting a new one is because the games I want to play are struggling now. Yeah. Bicycle! 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 This has made things so much better. How do I... Oh. Life is so much easier now. Speedrun time. You're falling into the trap. The trap that is buy new games so that you can play... Wait, buy new computer so that you can play new game? The Nexus. What door? Go into the store? I used to turn off randomly while playing games, but it's not doing that anymore. Yeah, my computer's giving me a little bit concerned because it likes to... I feel like there's something wrong with my graphics card, I say, not quite knowing if that is accurate. But sometimes on Chrome, or even while I'm doing a video call with a student, it will randomly turn off. And, well, it doesn't randomly turn off. The screen goes dark and I can't see anymore, even though I know that the computer is on. Which, you know, concerning, but I don't have the money to replace it. I just gotta work with what I have. But Corvo, without the new life sim that comes out early access on June, I will die. I need to play my virtual dolls. I commiserate. I understand your what would be the word? Your suffering? But there's plenty of games that you can do that are not a new game. Frog? Frog! I didn't remember frog being an effect. I am a frog. I can't see frog, but I am frog. Oh. I don't remember frog. Ah! This doesn't bode well. I know that you're not good. Let me get bicycle out. There, I go faster than you now. Is there anything else to see in here? Except for the freak that's chasing me? Ah. I think that this area is called Hell, if I remember correctly. What are my goals for the next few years? What am I planning to do for Easter? Not much. I will probably call my family. I will do research for the 3 big projects that I have left to do, plus the proposal that I need to do for my summer course, and that's going to keep me busy. I should have probably started a lot of that today, but I wound up sleeping for 4 hours instead. So you just got to make do with what you have. Uh-oh, I might get cornered. No. Aha. So yeah, it's not going to be a fun Easter. It's just going to be doing work and trying to get on a lot of the the shit that needs to be I'm losing my mind. That needs to be completed over the next 2.5 weeks in order for me to finish my first year of my program. The real debate is, do I go to bed early tonight, or do I stay up late because I slept for 4 hours? Whenever I finish a workday, I'm just surprised that I have so much energy. I had so much energy as a kid. Yeah, I remember as a kid thinking, oh shit, adults have so much extra time that they can just, like, do things. Imagine how much art I would get to do when I don't have to do schoolwork. And then I had a job and I was like, oh no. Even my current job, I don't have, well, my current job plus school, plus I have an extra job, so life is rough and we're just doing our best. I want to get to the cabinet, but I cannot get to the cabinet. Are you a freak? Oh, I think you are a freak. Oh! Baby jail for me. What do I press? I got the bicycle. That's pretty good though. Why does it slow down so much when it tries to save? Seems fine otherwise. Let's go somewhere new. I love this channel. I remember that this is the snowy place, I think. This is not snow. Bicycle. Oh, I should have tested to see if the glitch was still here. There's a glitch where if you sit in the desk and then you equip the bicycle and then you get out of the desk, that you go super fast. And I feel like it may still be in this version, but I'm not sure. Actually, since I'm still pretty close to the entrance, I can check to see if this glitch still exists. It's like you do that, and then you equip the bicycle, and then you go... Whoa, yeah, you go really fast. Okay, I'm so glad that this glitch still exists. It'll stop going as fast once I equip an effect, but... this really ruins the slow meditative element that this game kind of demands. I feel bad because I have a couple anime that I'm really behind, and thought of binging them makes me tired, especially since they're episodic. Yeah. I find that I just go onto a mindless binge of YouTube videos that I already know, so that I don't have to pay attention to them. Hello? It's dark. I can't see shit. Maybe I shouldn't be here. Maybe I should have kept the bicycle. I feel like this ruins it a little bit. So fast. I think there's a speed run in this game that's like... 10 minutes long, which is pretty impressive. Umbrella. I don't remember how many effects there are in this game, but I feel like I've gotten quite a few. Bicycle. Yeah, it's annoying and I hate it. Why do things take so much energy? I think that's why it takes me so long to get through TV series nowadays. But that's also just partially how my brain works, where if I'm watching a TV series, I want to focus on it. I want to give it all my attention. But if I'm just, if I just have a YouTube video on, I don't need to give it that much attention. And then I wind up giving it attention anyway, so I just am trapped in a cycle that doesn't make a lot of sense. Oh. My ear holes love that. I think there was a while where I wanted to make a Yume Nikki fan game. I'm trying to remember what it was. I always had a handful of different ideas. Oh. I think that there was one where... Oh, well, I'm looping. There was one where I wanted to have somebody on an alien planet, and I remember doing the sprite work for a couple of the effects. There was another where I wanted to do a kid who was in a cartoon TV world, and I think that was around the same time that Cuphead came out, so I was very much inspired by that style. This lamp's broken. I also feel like playing deep attention in things you enjoy is what makes you feel happy. Yeah, that's true. There are some times where if I'm not paying attention to an audiobook, I feel guilty in a lot of ways, because I'm like, I should have been paying attention to this. I'm not giving it what it's worth. Did I loop without anything meaningful happening? I thought there would be something cool up there. Oh. What about the other entrance? But yeah, I wish I had more time to do things I enjoy. I feel like that is the plight of adulthood. Unless you are doing something that you enjoy, and then it's like, well... happy for you. That being said, I do enjoy being a student, and what I am currently doing. Is this where I came from? No, it's not. Let's go down. What's downwards? I've been here. Wait, is that on where it wasn't on before? I'm not sure. Okay, I don't think that there's anything else to explore in this area, unfortunately. What projects are you currently working on for school? My classes are pretty different. One of my classes is basically completely done, which is cataloging, and that's probably the most stereotypical library class. Another of my classes is like medical librarianship, and I have a pretty large research paper to do for that, that I need to get started on. I've done some of the data collection for it, but other than that, I have a lot of work to do over the next couple of weeks. One of my core classes is just about research and how to do research, and that last project is a big group research proposal. That seems becoming a lot fine. I was worried about my group at the beginning, but it seems to have stabilized and we're working pretty well together. And then my last project is a management project where we have to do a it's a project management thing where we have to propose a project and think out all the logistics of who is involved, the budget for the project, the reasoning, a proposal for getting funding for it. So that is my management class, and then I'll be done. And then the other thing I have to do is my summer independent project proposal, which is optional, but I would like to do it. Worst case scenario, if I can't get my shit together over the next month, then I can just do it in the fall, but I like to stay busy over the summer, so we will see. We will see what happens. And by stay busy, I just mean doing one project over the summer versus like getting some credits over the summer so I don't have to be overwhelmed in the fall. Hat and scarf. Cute. Bicycle. So yeah, lots to do. I would like to draw in the summer and actually do my hobbies again, because I haven't had any opportunity to really do it. And then every time I look at Daniel and Poet and art for Bad Seeds, I'm like, I enjoy doing that. Shit, I have hobbies. I have hobbies that I'm neglecting. Or see Moose drawing, and I'm like, I used to do that. That is the thing that I also enjoy doing, that I don't have time for, because I'm a student with 2 jobs. What has been your favorite class so far? I wanted to know roughly what medical librarianship entails. I have a really rough idea, but it's not much. I miss your boys. I miss my boys too. I think that the medical librarianship class has been my favorite class so far. Basically, you know how hospitals have doctors and nurses and shit? Well, doctors and nurses and the entire medical field is kind of one of those fields where you need to be updated on current research and... Ooh, bed. Me too. Yeah, the medical field is one of those fields that you need to kind of be constantly up to date on research, and... Can I... I hop. I love that. So... This is probably not the case for all hospitals, but most hospitals will have a department that is for information. This is especially the case for research hospitals, because while doctors are incredibly smart at what they do, which is being doctors, they are not necessarily the best researchers, and medical librarians are specialized to navigate databases to help in data collection for medical professionals or researchers who are working in medicine, which is usually going to be like residents, it's going to be medical students who have to do papers, and yeah, a doctor may know how to read the research, but they may not know how to necessarily find it in a way that is legitimate and thorough. And when you have to do reviews that look at like all the research that is currently out there on a subject, you need to know how to find all the research that is currently out there on a subject. So medical librarians help with that. In the big sense. In the other sense, they sometimes help with consumer health, depending on how a hospital is set up, where instead of like patients going to, or like a patient has gone to their doctor, they've been diagnosed with something, or in the hospital that's near me, they have a pretty fair children's unit. I'm finding nothing new. There's an information center that is set up so that consumers can come in and they can be like, my child was just diagnosed with, like, let's say ADHD. Do you have any information that I can like look at about it? So that they don't have to go, it offloads the work of them having to like wade through information online, which isn't always necessarily reliable. And people often, like, there's a lot of people that really overestimate their searching skills, and they think that they know how to research things, but they actually don't. So medical librarians can work with consumers to help them navigate through consumer health and generally keep up to date on like the most reliable, the most recent research that is out there about some of these topics. But like with everywhere else, medical libraries are severely underfunded and often undercut, and often when like the medical library that's near here, which is in the hospital, they've shared their experience of having to fight for the legitimacy of their existence, because when it comes to hospitals, there's not a lot of space. So the director of the hospital, who, you know, ooh! Toilet. Well, that's certainly something. I don't know if you watched Scrubs, but I'll never forget the episode where the really old doc guy failed to keep up to date with medical practice, and the entire episode is just issues surrounding that. Yeah, I mean, no, I didn't need to go to the washroom again. Let me out. Let me out. The thing is, one of the things that we've learned in this class is that I think a lot of people, especially just currently with school, we've all kind of run with the assumption that we work with like evidence-based practices where, I'm gonna go through this door, where we do things based on a body of evidence that shows that this is an effective way to do things. And there's kind of a thought like, oh, this is something that has been going on for a long time. It has not been going on for a long time. Evidence-based practice has only started since the 90s, and it emerged first out of medical libraries and medicine in general, and has kind of dissipated into practices in the rest of like fields everywhere. What were they doing before evidence-based practice? A lot of it came down to expert opinion, and there are a lot of doctors that are still working in the field that kind of got their medical degrees before evidence-based practice became the gold standard of how to practice medicine. So, yeah, it's a problem. I don't know where I was going with this. Yes, somebody I haven't seen Scrubs, but I definitely believe that there's a lot of people who know the old things that they've done, and you're short. Ah. Wait, what? That looked like me in there. Yep, that's me. Well. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, there's... Part of me is hopeful that in the future, once, like... I don't know, people who are set in older ways and in ways that are kind of outdated, leave their professions and get replaced by people who have been properly educated and, well, the education was proper at the time, but who have been educated with more updated means are going to be replacing people that have Can I hop in the water? It'd be nice if I could hop in the water. But yeah, I expressed this hope to Moose, and Moose was like, I don't know. And I was like, yeah, I suppose that there's going to always be someone who's corrupt and doesn't want to do things... The fuck is up with you? Doesn't want to do things in the right way. Or nepotism will take over, and then that'll be another issue. Hello? Lamp. I can go to the dark room now. If I find the door, I'll go to the dark room. I assume I can go to the dark room. I have a lamp. Nothing I can do there. We go this way. But yeah, I haven't watched Scrubs. I haven't watched Grey's Anatomy either. I know that Moose's parrot really liked a lot of the gory shows, so she's wound up watching a lot of Grey's Anatomy, as well as Criminal Minds, which I used to watch a lot as a kid, but I don't know anything recent from this show. Ah, there's the door. Door. I recommend watching Scrubs if you're interested in a medically accurate sitcom. It feels like a children's sitcom for adults, really comfy. Noted. I do like sitcoms. I think my favorite one growing up was always Community. I say growing up, I mostly watched it when I was a teenager, but Community's fun. I also did watch Friends. I'd be interested in a deep analysis of all the interesting stuff that happens in Friends. 9. Hello? I have a bicycle, what's it called? Bell. What's up? You do nothing for me. That is unfortunately something that happens frequently in this game. Nothing happens. Interesting thing to look at, nothing happens. That's okay. What's up with you? You freak? You're blocking the door. I want in. I don't think there's anything I can do about this. I know that you can find a knife. I think that would persuade you to get out of my way. I think I need a knife to get him out of my way. What an unfortunate circumstance you put me in. What about you? Sometimes you just gotta stab people to make them move. It's unfortunate. The Office is also unironically good. Please watch The Good Place, I'm begging. Did we not just have a conversation about how hard it is to watch TV? But all your recommendations are noted, and all of those things are things that I eventually want to watch. Let's go to the dark room. I think it was this one. Lamp, 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 lamp. Lamp. Ah. Ah, knife! Knife. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna stab that person. I don't have to. But, like, I can. I have the free will to do so. If I can find the door. It does kind of hinge on me finding the door. Hello? 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 I want to look at you. Let me look at you. Let me stab you then. That's fine. Whoops. I can't see. I didn't do anything. And there's the knife again. Well, I'm going in a circle. Hello! Look at them big ol' eyes. I'm not gonna stab you because you are cute. There's the door. That Kiwi doesn't know what's coming to him. We're on a quest for murder. Kiwi time. Well, yeah, there's so many shows, there's so much to watch, and it's never ending. There always is stuff that happens. Please don't bully me for asking, but what is the point of abstract art? The point of abstract art? That is a good question. I won't bully you for asking because it is one of those art styles that, like, even Moose hates abstract art. I can appreciate the concept behind it. I am an ex-art student, so this could be wrong, but if I remember correctly, abstract art is This idea of breaking art down to its essential forms and shapes, abstracting it from the recognizable, but it's not quite to the point where it's unrecognizable. Hello, I'm ready to kill you. You could run if you didn't want this to happen. I want to get in the store. Ah. This is like... I don't remember this area. This is awful. This really do be what a crowded room feels like, huh? Just gonna make some space. just gonna cut in line a little bit. No. I'm fine. But yeah, abstract art, the kind of point is to, it's probably arguable what point there is, but, bruh. I know that expressionism, the goal, like expressionism people would consider abstract, but the goal was to kind of... Is this an entrance? Is this a person? Is this somebody to also stab? I don't know. I want to see. Hello. I really cut in line to get to this? I suppose so. And now I'm gonna get back out. I gotta find my way out. But yeah, the idea was... Hello? I got a coin? Huh? Interesting. I guess to be more specific, what is the point of games like Yume Nikki and Earthbound? Undertale and Omori at least have stories that are digestible. What do you mean Earthbound doesn't have a story that's digestible? Earthbound has a story to it. It has a very digestible story. There's actually like a plot that you follow at Earthbound. Yume Nikki does not have a plot. If we're thinking of abstraction in games, it's kind of to... There are some developers that just want to evoke a certain feeling, and those feelings cannot be evoked by having a narrative plot or a story. But yeah, no, Earthbound definitely has a story. Yume Nikki arguably is not. You can go anywhere, you can walk around, you can do what you want. You can talk to things, but they don't always have an actual dialogue. I didn't finish Earthbound. Well, there's a story in Earthbound. You start in Onsen, and then you go to Tucson, and then you go to Threed, and then you go to... what is the fourth city called? Oh, Onnet, Tucson, Threed... What's the fourth city called? There's other cities that you go, or there's other places that you go in between. And there's Dinosaur Land. But yeah, the story of Earthbound is that you were a kid, and there is an evil that is trying to destroy the world from an alternate universe, or the future, and you have to go and end that evil because you were destined to do that. I'm trying to remember, and there's hijinks that happen along the way as you go to defeat that evil, including your neighbor who is a shithead, and this continues into the technically the third game, Mother 3, and it had been part of the plot of Mother 1, which never came out in the US, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, I think the Mother 3 also never came out in the US. Yeah, it was a fan translation, and then I think that it got released on the Wii U shop, maybe? I'm lost. Okay, let's go through a different door. We're treading common, I don't think I've gone through here yet. I have gone through here. I don't want to go through here. I have not gone through here. Funky door. But yeah, what is the point of this game? Well, there's no story to tell. You can kind of make up the story as you go. There's themes that kind of pop up. Imagery that evokes certain emotions. You kind of have the opportunity to just do what you want and explore what you want. Oh! Neon. I hurt. Back to bicycle. I'm actually surprised that I got that, considering I'm not talking to many people. But yeah, the point of things like this, I don't know if that's really useful to ask about the point. It's mostly to just think of how you think, or how you feel about things. Evoke different emotions. Make you think in different ways. That being said, this is the kind of thing that, you know, is only possible when people have the opportunity to make their own artwork and their own avenue for publication. The beauty of RPG Maker. There's like a sense of discovery. Ooh! There's a sense of discovery. You never know what's around the corner. It's non-linear. Earthbound is very linear. Uh-oh. I just realized that my VTuber turned off. Why? Why did you turn off? I'm actually not sure. Whoop. Is this my computer crashing? I ask mostly because making sense of things makes me feel less anxious. Yeah, no, that is not the intention is not to make sense of these, unfortunately. Oof. My computer do be trying. Ah, VTube Studio has crashed, it looks like. That's why I'm not moving. Close it. Be gone. Go away. Just as we were talking about computer issues. Is OBS crashing? I don't know if OBS is crashing. Maybe OBS has crashed. Am I still live? I can't tell. Maybe OBS has crashed. Whoops. Ah, I'm alive again. Potentially. I definitely don't look alive on OBS. So what's really funny is that I can see that I am still alive on my YouTube stream, but my OBS that I see on my screen is frozen. Interesting. I'm just gonna make sure that it's actually capturing the game. Your VTuber is alive on my end, but not the game. Ah, interesting. Very whack. Oh well, maybe that's a sign that I should just stop for the day. I'm just going to wake up, save my game, which I think you'll be able to hear. You just won't be able to see. But yeah, thank you for watching. Maybe I should get my computer checked out. Oof. Oh well. Thank you for watching. I'm going to maybe do some homework today. Homework right now. And yeah, my OBS is definitely frozen. And yeah, I will play again next week. Game over. Yeah, unfortunately, unwittingly. Oh, but yeah, have a good night. Thank you for watching, and I will play again maybe next week. Maybe I will be in the throes of research.